Hi and welcome to SAP Plant Maintenance from QBRP. My name is Farooq Zahir and I'll be your trainer in this training course. As you're coming to learn plant maintenance, I'm making a bit of assumption that you know something about SAP. You have worked on SAP and you are aware of how SAP works. So if you still, you're newbie on SAP, drop me a note and I will try to send you some document or maybe create another small introductory module. So let's start with plant maintenance. Plant maintenance is one of the logistics module of SAP. Basically it automates all the process of maintenance. It records the problem and the solution. You can schedule routine maintenance, maintain the location of your equipment with their history, the cost of maintenance in terms of labor and parts. This also helps you to reduce the failure points in your plant. Overall, it's fully integrated with materials management, FICO, QM, and PP. Let's take a look at SAP screen. So this is SAP. I will just increase the size. So in SAP, we can go into logistics and see where the modules are sitting. In logistics, we've got materials management, sales and distribution, logistic execution, production process, and plant maintenance. So this is where plant maintenance is sitting. So in this course, we will look at the SAP organization structure and the plant maintenance organization structure. So just an understanding on how the organization structures have been set up and how they integrate with each other. Once we have done this one, then we will cover the main process that I will cover in this training are the business transactions, starting from master data. We will be covering on the different aspects of this module, the different transactions, look how they are working individually or in integration with MM, FICO, QM, and QM. And after this course, after the covering the business processes, I will give you a list of PM transactions, guidelines on finding different tables in PM or other, and also we will take up some of the configuration. So let's start with the organization structure. So the organization structure that we are going to look at is basically the logistic organization structure. So what we're looking at is a controlling area, company code, plant, storage location, the purchasing organization. This is what we need and this is what we're going to cover. I can show you as a part of our introduction like where this organization structure or the objects are created. So look, we need to go into the configuration, which comes by transaction code SPRO. So in SPRO we go into the reference IMG, and then in the enterprise structure, under the enterprise structure we can look on the definition. So this is where we define where the company code is defined. So the company code is defined here, business area is defined here. So all the other, this is financial accounting, controlling. This is rather always done by financial. FICO guys, logistics. Here is where we set up a plant, and this is also division is more of a like coming from the sales point of view. I'm not looking at sales and distribution. In materials management, then we will be setting up the storage location. And once these are done, then we have a small configuration to be done in the plant maintenance side. So we have got this one. We have got our controlling area. We have got the company code. We have got the plant, and we have got the SLOC. Company code and plant have been assigned to purchasing organization. So in this case, if we need to create a purchase order to buy something for us, say item or a part. So what we need to do is, we need in the plant maintenance, as I said earlier, we have a bit of a configuration. So what we need to do is we need to maintain a planning plant. Planning plant is basically nothing else but a place where all of your planning is done. So if you are doing a centralized function, centralized planning, then it means you might only have one planning plant. Suppose you've got 10 different plants spread all over the country. All have got equipment and which you want to maintain, but you are doing only your maintenance at one planning at one central plant. So you can have only one plant as a planning plant. But if you do individual planning per plant, then you can have decentralized, and so each plant can be designated as a planning plant. But in my case, I'm just picking up one plant 1000, and making it as a planning plant. So in the definition, we come into the maintenance planning plant. Click on execute button. So here it is going to open. My plant is already here, 1000. So I'm not going to do anything, but I'm just going to show you how it is done. If you have a new plant should already be created. So you just go to new entries, give the number, and save. So that's it. So it will be set up as a planning plant. So the second part that we need to do in case of a second plant is we need to, in case of planning plant, is to assign a maintenance plant. So the planning plant itself can be a maintenance plant if maintenance activities are being done in the same plant as well. Plus we can have a number of other plants which are designated as maintenance plant and assigned to the planning plant. So this is done again in SPRO, but this is done in the assignment part. So we'll just close the definition part and open the assignment part. So again in the assignment part, we can see we can go to plant maintenance, assign maintenance planning plant. So now it will show you a list of all of your plants. So again, this one you just have to put which is your planning plant. So once you do this one, it will update and then you can save. So basically this is a test system, so that's why there's a lot of setup. If I can just go and pick up my 1000, so you can see that against 1000 there are number of different, let me go from here by contents, planning plant 1000, choose. So now 1000 planning plant has been assigned to so many different maintenance plants. So in the maintenance plant, then we will have a master data, which is function, location, equipment. So basically we can define a plant maintenance into 3 different broad categories: master data, planning, and execution. In master data we have function, location, work center, equipment, and task. In planning we've got single cycle, maintenance strategy, multiple counter plan, scheduling of a plan, notification, order creation, etc., etc. So we will cover everything and then go to the configuration, etc. So that's about it for introduction. So, and I will see you in the next session where we start to look at master data. But before the master data, I've got another small topic to cover, which will be the creation of a factory calendar and assignment of the factory calendar. Thank you. See you in the next session.